Hi. I had this weird wild hair to do a bins haul because I went with a friend today just for fun. Wasn't planning on going. And I watch bins hauls that people do, and everyone's so, they find great stuff and they find specifically stuff to sell, which is great. And I do too, but like my bins hauls are always just weird. And I see other people's bins hauls and I think, are they editing out the weird stuff that they picked up? Or do people just not pick up that stuff and it's just me? It's probably just me. But so I have all this stuff and I've forgotten already what I picked up. So I thought I will just go through it with you live and see if you think I'm crazy or not. So let's just get to it. I have this big bag. I think you can see this big IKEA bag full. It was 38 pounds, which cost me about $80, I think. A little less than that. And the first thing that I got actually is this ring light holder. It's this LED light thing that was in the box. It's not new, I don't think, but somebody put it neatly back in the box with the instructions and everything. And my friend handed it to me and said, hey, can you use this to resell or whatever? And I looked them up and they were like $40 and $35 or something on Amazon, whatever. And I'm like, this could be useful. Maybe this will make me do YouTube again. So I bought it. So here I am doing YouTube again. Just, I don't know, maybe I can pick up one more subscriber. Okay. So let's see. The first thing I picked up was this macrame plant hanger. It's just big wooden beads in it, and it's just a little macrame plant hanger that is for me. I think I'm gonna hang. Maybe I can keep a plant alive. If I hang it in this cool hanger, it will want to live. It will say, I have a will to live because I'm in this really cool plant hanger. I think my cat is gonna come say hello. This is the cat that's often yowling in the background of my other videos. Okay, this is gonna be, so this is my biggest conundrum when I go to the bins. So let's talk about it. I'm a knitter, and I have a really hard time with how many hand knits are in the bins that I just want to rescue. And I tend to not use things that I don't knit myself, but I know, but sometimes I can't resist them. Sometimes I buy them knowing I'm going to reclaim the yarn. Like it's a simple pattern. I have a couple of those in here, actually. I think two, where I was like, it's good yarn and I'm just going to rip it and reclaim it and knit a pair of socks or something. But this was a really cool sweater. It's not knit all in one piece, but I feel like I recognize the pattern. Like I could look up the pattern. It's just this beautiful rib pattern. It's clearly real wool, not acrylic, or I would not have rescued it. Sad to say, just as much work, but I wouldn't have rescued it. And it just crosses over like this and then attaches with a pin with a little clip like here. It's this little asymmetrical, and I just couldn't let this person's work be in the bins, I just couldn't do it. It would have hurt me. So that's probably for me to keep. I don't really know how to market and sell other people's handmade stuff. I do actually have a second Poshmark closet, which I wanted to dedicate to exactly things like that, so that the only things that were in my closet are true, what I consider, because I'm old, true vintage, which is 1960s and earlier, and handmade things. But I haven't really pursued it. I really would like to, but I need to get a handle on everything else first. So I have house projects that I'm working on. Anyway, I grabbed this quilted zipper coat, which is Urban Outfitters. You see that? How does that work? If you, my hand, I don't know how that works with the light. Oh, there we go. Urban Outfitters, cool tie-dye looking quilted hooded jacket. It's in really good condition, which I bought to sell. Hey, something to sell. I picked up this t-shirt. I don't even remember this t-shirt. It says, sure, I'm a Marxist, and then it has the Marx Brothers, which I have a friend who's a big Marx Brothers fan, but this might not fit him. But I just thought it was funny, so I bought that. Here's this shawl that haven't found. It's got a couple holes in it, but I don't care about that. I couldn't find labels on it, but it's clearly cashmere. It just feels like cashmere. And so I'm going to use it because it's got holes in it. I'm going to use it to mend other cashmere sweaters that I have that need mending that I want to patch with another piece of cashmere. So that's why I picked up that. And then this is just stupid Lululemon shopping bags, which I always buy because whenever I sell anything Lululemon, instead of wrapping them in a plastic bag, I put them in these. So, oh yeah. So there was a sweater. I forgot about these. There was a sweater there that, really blue. There was a sweater there that was really stained and old, but it had these gorgeous rhinestone buttons. Just beautiful rhinestone buttons. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. And I just tore them off because nobody was going to buy this stained sweater, and I didn't want the weight, but the buttons were just so cool. So I'm saving them for a knitting project. So again, those are for me. See, I pick up weird things. I feel like nobody talks about. I already said that. Oh, so the other thing that I picked up, I always pick these up when I find them at the bins. These are these adjustable size diapers, cloth diapers, and you put, sometimes they have like a snap-in lining, or you can use a cotton lining, and then they can adjust as your baby grows. So they're good for different sizes. The snaps move further out as your baby grows. And they're kind of pricey. I think there's more brands making them now than when my kid was a baby, because these are what we used. But they're so light. And so whenever I find them at the bins, I grab them. And when I have enough, I sell them as a lot for usually like $40. So here's another one. This one is Nora's Nursery is the brand. I don't remember Nora's Nursery. When I had my baby, there was fuzzy buns, and those were like the big ones. So I grabbed 3 of those this time. And then I grabbed a little organic, this was just a little organic little onesie that to me feels super gender neutral. And I'm probably gonna, I have somewhere in here, I put one of them in this bag to show you. When we get to it, I'll get to it. Anyway, of similar to these, except for they're just organic cotton. And with those, you snap on the organic cotton diaper, and then you put a waterproof diaper cover or a knitted wool diaper cover over it, which is breathable. And you put your baby in that. I would have loved to have had those when my kid was little. They're great. And there was like 18 of them, and I bought all of them, and I'll lot them up with this because this is also organic cotton. Oh, I only did a quick Google, so I can't guarantee that that's what these are, but I think it's what they are because they're really heavy, and they were in this little bag. And let's see, they're these little like ducks. And each one has a different weight. And when I looked them up, I think they're opium weights. So you measure out your opium by weight on the scale to match the duck, depending on how much opium you're going to use. I'll put a link of why I thought that, but they're so heavy and they were so cool that I got them. And the comps on them were good. So, I don't know. That's kind of this one excites me the most of all the stuff that I found because it's just fun and different. And I love that. Okay, let's see. Put this stuff back. What other? So I got these pairs. There was 2 pairs of wool pants, but they're like knickerbockers. They're short pants. This one is cut, which I didn't really realize. I probably wouldn't have grabbed it, but I might grab it anyway for a costume. But it's wool, so cool. And they've got these big, huge pockets on the sides. Maybe my kid will want them. That might fit my kid, this pair. Yeah, those were neat. And then there was another pair. This one is the real deal because this one is cuffed. And it's got hook and loop, because you can't say Velcro. It's got hook and loop at the end, so it's not vintage. But is this like a military thing, these knickerbockers? They're like just below the knee, right? Fascinating. But they're wool, so I grabbed them. They're kind of heavy, but oh well. And then I have a vintage tie problem. I always pick up vintage ties and lot them up if they're interesting looking. If they're not interesting looking, I don't. This one is Cravats by Tonino Firenze. It's just a polyester thing, but it has paisley on it. And I pick up stuff with paisley because some people who like paisley really like paisley. There. Gosh, what else? Things are falling out. So I got this little kid sweater. It's called Tucker and Tate. Tucker and Tate. Can you read that? Tucker and Tate. But it has this cute little dinosaur on it, which I thought was freaking adorable. And it feels like raw silk. I haven't looked up the... Oh, here's the tag. Excuse me. Oh no, it's cotton and acrylic. So it's machine washable, but it's just cute. So I picked that up too. Because kid stuff sometimes, it does well for me, particularly things that are vintage or unique. So these are just a pair of Sam Edelman, and I know Sam Edelman isn't all that right now, but these were in really good shape, and at the bins I thought I would see how they do, because they're cute little lacy sandals in really good condition. That's... I'll tell that when I get to that. Okay, this is just it's new with tags, but somebody made it. It's just one of those little microwave pot holders. So you put your bowl in this when you put it in the microwave, and then you can pick up the bowl like that when the bowl gets hot and it won't burn you. I love these things. I have my sister-in-law's mother made them, and I kind of stole the ones that she had given my dad when my dad died, because I use them and they're great. So I grabbed this one just for me. And this I wanted to grab for me, but it's a small, so it's not going to fit me. But it's hard to read because it's well washed, but it's Free People. And it's this really cute patchwork flannel shirt with, where's the lace? It's got some lace insets on the bottom. Super, super cute. I really loved it for fall. I love patchwork stuff, so I grabbed that. Oh, this is the diaper that I was telling you about. This is the everyone cares so deeply about diapers, right? I'm losing subscribers by the minute, and I only have 30, so you know. But but it's got this elastic thing, and then this is the extra pad so they don't leak, and then you just fold them over and you snap them, or you fold them over and you put them inside your diaper cover, and the diaper cover holds it all together. But it's cloth ease. Workhorse organic cotton, and like I said, I have 18 of them, so I'll lot them up and sell them to the natural mamas. And then this is so painful to me. There was a couple of bins full of vintage textiles, fabric, and old towels, really cool old towels, and some old wool blankets with the wide satin edging. And everyone was leaving them, and I was too, because they had water damage, and some of them had like big streaks down everywhere it was folded. And I just was like, I don't want to fill up my cart with all these things that I don't know if I can save. So there was one little towel that I had to try to save it because it was small. It was just a hand towel, and it was so freaking cute. And I got some tea towels like this one that I will probably just keep for myself, because I tend to just buy these linen tea towels. Show up at the bins all the time because people collect them, and then when they die, I guess people just toss them all, and then I grab them and I use them to death, and then just constantly have new ones because I really love a good real linen tea towel. So I grabbed that for me, and I grabbed this for me, super cute with the pineapples. And oh, if you didn't know this, upside down pineapples are code for I swing. So maybe I'll hang it upside down in my kitchen and see if I can get some action the next time I have a dinner party. No, I won't do that. Okay. The other thing that I pick up at the bins for myself that I love are embroidered pillowcases, like this one. I don't know, how it works better. I could turn it down. This is new. I don't know how that works yet. What if I turn the down a little bit? Is that better? Yeah. But I use pillowcases and they get dirty and they get yucky and then I just throw them away, and I always have a new supply because I keep picking them up at the bins, because people get these things and they're precious and they don't use them. Maybe their grandmother embroidered them and so they're too precious to use, but by the time they get at the bins, honey, they're not precious anymore. So use your stuff. Use your stuff. Enjoy it, because otherwise it'll get picked up by people like me who will use it to death and then get rid of it and not feel bad because it wasn't my grandmother. I do have some things that my grandmother crocheted, so that I don't use because they're precious. Anyway, so I'm a hypocrite. So this was just a big bolt of fabric. It's called Old Oaken Bucket, and it's, I think, repro, but it's so cool, and it's quite a bit of fabric. So I love picking up fabric like that and selling it. You sell them a lot to quilters, and so I'll pick up a piece of fabric like that and sell it for like $35 at least. So I'll look this up and see what it's worth, but it's really cool fabric. I might make a dress out of it. I have a dress or like a jumper pattern that I want to try. I'm so sorry you're seeing my mess. Just don't look at it. Why are you looking at my mess? Stop. All right. So this I grabbed. There was this couple of young girls, and I just knew they were going to grab this. I saw this slip of fabric and they were standing by it and going through stuff. And I'm like, I'm not going to be that person that reaches over them and snatches the thing. I will not be that person. So I hovered at the next bin and was going through the next bin. I'm like waiting for them to walk away. But the second that girl walked away, my hand went loop and I grabbed it. And here's this dress. It's this really cute vintage. Look at that little collar line. Look at this fabric. It's like maxi length, I think. It's silky. It's by, I know I should edit all these things. Calabash House, Honolulu, Waikiki. So it's a little Hawaiian dress. Isn't that beautiful? I love all these flowers. Kill me. So great. And it's in great condition. Zipper up the back. No holes or anything that I found. Super happy about that. Here are some more pillowcases. This one, I love this pattern. I love when people do this one. It's yeah, when they do the women in the big ball dresses. I just love those. They're so beautiful. And there's all the little tiny knots. Can you see all these little tiny knots? Look at that. Oh, such detail work. I can't embroider. I want to learn, but hello cat. Anyway, that's probably for me. And then I found this cool 70s fabric. Bizarre 70s fabric. It says, oh, upside right. This is the Red Baron and Keep Off the Grass and Love and Elephants Can't Hide. And there's two pieces of that. It's not like a big contiguous chunk, but there's two really nice sized pieces to make pillows, or I don't know. I guess I could make that dress out of it. Yeah, that'd be cute. Oh, this is one of the hand knit shawls. It's a really cool pattern too. And it's a nice fingering weight yarn. Hide it in my room. I need to clean my room. But anyway, so with this, it's so sad to say this, but I won't wear somebody else's shawl because I have so many shawls of my own. So I'm going to rip it and reclaim the yarn. Unless you want it. And if you want it, send me a message. Because, yeah, we'll work it out. Here's another set of pillowcases. These have a really lovely lady with a big crocheted skirt. So cool. Yeah, it's just not gonna. I'll take a picture of it too. Just really beautiful with her flowers. just wish I could get the, it's not gonna, I'm so sorry. I'll figure this situation out and have a better situation. But meanwhile, here's a picture. Okay. And there's 2 of them. So those are mine. Here's another linen, but this one I know has a big hole in it, but the owls are so cool. I want to use them for mending something where they'll show, because they're just cool. So I ended up just keeping that for that. Ditto with this crocheted thing. Now, I don't know if you knew this about crochet, but everything that you ever buy crocheted is handmade, because they have knitting machines, so they can knit like big pieces and then sew them, but they can't invent a machine that crochets. It has to be done by a person. So if you're buying like really cheap granny square stuff, somebody's really working for nothing in sweatshops. It's scary. So anyway, so I bought this because you know how the big rips in jeans are kind of going out of fashion. So in order to keep using, I have a couple that have that. And in order to keep using them, I'm going to mend them and put this behind the big rips and then sew around it. So it has this instead of the big rips, which I feel like will make them cool and hippie and timeless. So that's what I bought that for. Because again, my grandmother did not make that, so. I got a red beret, a red wool beret made in England, which I always pick up the berets because I sell them for like between $20 and $25 a piece with the keyword Emily in Paris. Yeah. I picked up this necklace, 2 necklaces. My bins hardly ever has jewelry. Does yours? Mine almost never does. And this was just tossed in with all the clothes. And this is, I think, oh, there was a brand on it. What was it? Some brand I knew, which is why I grabbed it. It is, oh, it was J. Crew. So it has a tangle in it that I need to get out, but it's just pearls, big fake pearls with little rhinestone beads in between them on gold. And I thought it was just kind of pretty, and I might try to sell it. I never sell jewelry, do you? It's just not my bag. She said, putting it in a bag. And this I picked up because it said Fitbit. So it's a necklace, and it's a little cage, and I guess there's a Fitbit version of the Fitbit that fits inside this little cage, and then you can wear it as a necklace, and it tracks your heartbeat and stuff. I just thought that was neat, so I grabbed that since it cost me like 5 cents, right? All right. Isn't this exciting? I don't even remember what's in here. Okay, clothes. I got some clothes. So I don't know how I have a Karl Lagerfeld Paris shirt with puffed sleeves that has not generated any interest. And I've seen the Karl Lagerfeld stuff at Saks Off 5th, which is Saks Fifth Avenue's discount store, like Nordstrom Rack, but for Saks. And it's expensive. It's not usually my favorite stuff. I'm killing time while I button. Aren't I clever? But these 2 pieces were in really, really good condition. And so I thought I'll try a little more, because this one I thought was really pretty. It's just a white sweater, but it's got lace overlay on the top and these big pearl buttons. And it's snowy white, and it's in perfect condition. So and it's a size large. So I grabbed that by him, and I grabbed this little green short sleeve sweater by him, which has these cool little fabric pleated ruffles and these little, it's not embroidered, it's like little textured knit baubles like around the side and around the neck. But, you know, it was in good shape, and it's really pretty green, and I couldn't pass it up at the bins, you know, it's the bins. I'm going to say that a lot. You're going to get really sick of me. Stop saying that. Don't pick stuff up. I know. There's the rules. Anyway, I'll shut up. So, this one, let me tie this little button, is just a vintage, I think it's probably late 60s, early 70s peignoir, which is the little over robe that goes over your little nightgown when you're going to walk around the house. It's just a little short-sleeved pink chiffon nonsense with this really cute gathered, oh God, once again, gathered foof and very flowy, pretty. So I grabbed that. And then I got this other vintage tie, which I'll probably lot with the first vintage tie with paisley that I thought was cool, which is made by Custom Cravateur. What do you tell? I got these Toad & Co. shorts. Very basic olive Toad & Co. I haven't tried to sell Toad & Co. before. But these ones made me very happy in the very picked over shoe bin. These are Vivo barefoot shoes. So the barefoot community is rabid. And their shoes are expensive. And they look like nothing.
Okay, I really screwed up here. So I was in a hurry.
They're designed to make you feel like you are
and
barefoot.
they're not Vivo
So
barefoot, they're
tread
Privo,
issues, which
Privo,
make
which
them
is
not
not
sell
a
as well,
barefoot
but
shoe
there's no
brand,
way I was passing on
and
Vivo
probably not worth picking up, but I did. I have them, so I'll
these are
probably
also-
try to
these
sell
are
them, but it's a
Privo,
Clark's
which is also a
comfort
barefoot
brand,
shoe brand.
Privo. So it's Vivo that you
sandals.
want to look out for, and I'm sorry
Two.
for rattling on about it. It's a
this
mistake.
This is the little towel that I had to save. Oh, it's sit down. You have to get the full effect. Isn't that cute? Oh, it's so cute. And it has some of the discoloration at the crease like the others did, but it wasn't as bad. And I was like, it's so adorable. So cute. And I don't think anyone ever used it. It still has its little tag that says Anita Wagenboard, Burlington House, New York, made in the USA, 100% cotton. I'll put a picture. Okay. Then these were curtains. I think these were like curtain valances, but the fabric was so amazing. Look at this really cool bark cloth like fabric. Now someone has cut into it. Rude. They cut into it to make something. But you know what? I'm going to cut into it to make something, or I'm going to let someone else cut into it to make something, and I'll sell them both together. This one, it's just more of the same, yeah? It's just so cool. I love this pattern with these birdies. Bird. Little Scandinavian. Isn't that a Scandinavian couple? Oh, so cute. So I grabbed those. Here's more of that other fabric that I'll obviously put together. What else is in here? Oh, more pillowcases. Another embroidered pillowcase I will save. The ones that are on my husband's pillow right now, which I won't show you because they're really dingy, because he's, they get dingy, are ready to go. Then I got this little headband and this matching scarf. Big long fringe scarf because they're Sorel. Who knew? I didn't know Sorel made scarves, but I liked that there was both pieces and that they matched. So, and they were in good condition. Was there content? It's just acrylic, 70% acrylic, 30% wool. But it's so real. There's the little polar bear. What's wrong with me? All right. I say the wrong words for things. Happens more and more. So this is just this weird hoodie that I bought to sell at Buffalo Exchange. So some of this stuff, if I decide I don't want to sell it, I'll just take it to Buffalo Exchange. I did really well there the other day. I took an IKEA bag full of stuff, and they took about half of it, and I ended up getting $200 in store credit. So I bought my kid a pair of good leather shoes, and boots that they needed, and I bought myself a new pair of jeans, which I love, and a silk blouse that I love, and a pair of Doc Martens to resell. And I still have a $25 credit there. So it's kind of a nice way for me to take some stuff that I don't want to try to sell myself, but that I think they'll pick up. And I think this is one of the things that they'll pick up. It's got these cool little designs on the sleeve, and it says, I'll read it because I'm sure you won't be able to read it if I hold it up. It says, waiting for you to explore the purpose of life. Enjoy every moment. The purpose of life is to enjoy every moment. Loving yourself is a good thing. There you go. It's just a zippy hoodie, which doesn't appear to have any tags on it, but I think they'll take it because it's cool. And this is just an LL Bean shirt, which I don't usually pick up, but I really like patchwork. And so whenever there's something patchwork, Margot cannot resist it. So we'll see. LL Bean patchwork men's long sleeve shirt. Super cute. This is a pair of Birkenstocks. The shoes are discolored, but the cork was in pretty good shape. So I just thought I'll do that. This is just a weird t-shirt, again, that I'm going to probably take to Buffalo Exchange, but it has Leonard Skinner and Blondie and the Beach Boys, Guns N' Roses, The Doors, Rolling Stones, Tom Petty, Led Zeppelin, Janis Joplin, Prince on it. And I just thought that was a rock and roll shirt. Rock and roll. This is just a Madewell plaid shirt that I thought was cool. And this, does anybody watch Firefly? I'm a huge Firefly fan, in spite of its creator, whom we don't discuss because she was gross. But he did create a wonderful piece of art in Firefly, and he didn't have long enough to ruin it. So we only had one season and a movie, and but it was fantastic. But anyways, this is clearly from somebody's Kaylee cosplay, because it's just a green army khaki short sleeve jumpsuit, and somebody's put a heart on it, and they've put Kaylee's signature bear on it. So I just had to have that, even if it doesn't fit me, I'll sell it, but just love Kaylee. And I've been wanting to have a Kaylee cosplay, but I have a bear patch of my own that I was going to make when I found the perfect jumpsuit. So don't look at my mouth. I need to clear off my counters. This I got to take to Buffalo Exchange because, again, it's just cool, crocheted, made by hand, sweatshop. I couldn't let it go. I couldn't let it be in the landfill. That would make me so sad. And it's Vintage Honors, which was a brand in the 90s. So I'll take that. And see, here's the other Birkenstock. Here's the other Prevost. Here, my cat just made a weird noise. Here's just a Cacique bra, but it's my size. Is it Cacique? Yeah. So that's for me. I'll wash that. Pile on my bed, getting big. There's just another Lululemon bag that I always grab. Oh, that's the bra. Now I'll show you where's the, I don't know. It came with the manual. Here's just some weird Bose thing. And I'm not even quite sure what it is yet, but the instruction book was with it. It's supposed to come with speakers, and the speakers, somebody obviously grabbed the speakers, but they missed this piece. So whoever they sell those speakers to is going to need this piece. So I have it. It's my electronics. Kitty, you're getting buried, honey. And this is a silk dress by Susie Shin for Maggie Boutique. It's a size 8, but it's this gorgeous emerald silk slinky dress. So pretty. I got that. And then the last thing I got, it was this pair of glasses. The brand is Warby Parker. I don't know if you've ever heard of Warby Parker. I hadn't. But, I mean, the comps aren't great. It'd probably sell for like $25, but I just thought it was neat, and they were in good condition. I wonder if they're my prescription. No. But yeah, Warby Parker. There we go. And that's it. And if you liked this video, if you want to see more from me, I know you haven't seen anything from me in a while, my 34 subscribers, press the like button, make a comment, get somebody you know to subscribe. And I'll show you more of the weird stuff that I pick up. Do people just cherry pick it and they only show the stuff that they know they're going to sell well? I don't know. I don't know what any of this is going to do. My most exciting thing is the opium weights. And I'll let you know on my Instagram. If you want to follow me on Instagram, I'm Into the Woods to Fetch the Things. I'll probably update that in my stories. I seem to have a story addiction. I put a lot of stuff in my stories. Anyway, thanks for staying with me. The blue cat says, hi, thanks for staying with me. And we'll see you next time.